Coming up tonight on YCN News, New Hampshire welcomes Michael York into his fourth term as state librarian. Supermarket trade editor Michael Berger talks about Market Basket's 4% price reduction. And Claremont City councilors hear a plan that could lower home and business heating costs in New Hampshire. For more news, weather, and sports, it's time for YCN, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region, southern Vermont, and Windsor County. News, sports, weather, and all that is happening in our area. The news on YCN, your local view.
Good evening, and welcome to this Thursday edition of YCN News. I'm Rose Spillman. Some Upper Valley school students are getting the day off, while others attended school for a half day. Today's snowfall is expected to last through the evening. At the State House in Concord, New Hampshire, many committee meetings were canceled. In Vermont, the state's emergency management agency asks residents to be a good neighbor. Check in on elderly residents or other folks who may need assistance. The snow is light so far, light in weight, yet snow shoveling and clearing can be strenuous work. Take breaks, don't overdo it. Protect your back by lifting and moving snow with a shovel and bending with your knees. Inside, be sure to keep heating vents clear. That goes for outside vents too, such as a clothes dryer or the exhaust pipe on a car. The National Weather Service is predicting up to 18 inches of snow in southern Vermont. Wind speed can pick up, creating piles of snow. Stay warm and dry as possible. Leave extra room between you and the vehicle in front of you. Clear the windshield and windows before getting in the car. Be a safe and considerate driver. In other Granite State news, New Hampshire welcomes the start of another term for the state librarian. Michael York was sworn in for his fourth term, continuing a long and proud state tradition, a press release reports. New Hampshire has a great history with libraries, generally being considered to have the nation's first state library. Now all New Hampshire communities have public libraries. Per today's press release, the state is dedicated to promoting excellence in its libraries, assuring that they meet the information needs of the state, county, and municipal governments so that it is a resource center for all. What surprises supermarket trade editor Michael Berger the most about Market Basket's 4% price reduction is the extent of it. That this lower price promotion will last almost a full year shows the competitive nature of the supermarket industry. Berger, a 17-year editor of the Griffin Report, says that New England's supermarket wars continue to heat up. The Griffin Report publishes news on all things New England, supermarket and convenience store related. This is a very competitive market, Berger told YCN News. Overall, he says, it's going to be a battle on pricing. From Market Basket to Shaw's to Hannaford's, stores will shave cents off an item to lure customers and keep them coming back for lower prices and service. Market Basket's promotion cuts almost all items in the store by 4%. The Tewksbury, Massachusetts-based chain is considered a preferred vendor. They are a powerful company, no doubt about it, Berger says. Can they afford this sales promotion? YCN asked. I would say yes, answers Berger. Their management team's buyers can negotiate with food brokers and suppliers for the lowest price. Market Basket buys in bulk, another way to get the best deal that gets passed on to shoppers. And, Berger says, Market Basket has its own distribution center. By controlling their transportation and delivery costs, the company has an edge over other grocery chains. And Market Basket is a non-union shop, unlike other chains such as Stop & Shop, also based in Massachusetts. This is another cost-saving measure for Market Basket, explains Berger. They do their homework too, Berger continues. Market Basket stores are located in towns and cities with a lot of traffic to catch the person en route to school or work. The more densely populated the area is another reason for Market Basket to establish a location. Each supermarket chain looks to create a niche market of the customer who will regularly shop at their stores. Hannaford spokesman Eric Blom says this Maine-based chain does not comment on competitors' plans. Yet, Blom says, it is always in shoppers' favors when there are more places to shop. Indeed, competition can be a good thing. Several attempts to seek comment from a Market Basket corporate spokesman were not successful. When YCN News returns, we'll hear about the plan city councilors heard that could lower home and business heating costs in New Hampshire, and what local jewelry shops suggest for this Valentine's Day.
The YCN News continues in a moment.
Welcome back to YCN News. I'm Rose Spillman. Claremont City Councilors heard a plan Wednesday night that could lower home and business heating costs in New Hampshire. The company is known as Hot Zero, and 2 of its 3 principals told councilors how the project works. Natural gas is not coming to Claremont anytime soon, began Michael Jasanis. Jasanis is the Hot Zero's managing director. He and founding director Dick Henry say heating costs could be reduced 10 to 20% by using Hot Zero practices. This involves using local biomass and harvesting local waste heat. Cost savings could be kept in the Sullivan County region if Claremont agrees to this plan. Hot Zero plans would lower residential and commercial reliance on oil or petroleum products, Jasanis says. And this plan that would need to have pipes placed into the ground would prevent the ups and downs of home heating oil costs. If the city becomes a Hot Zero customer, the plan would roll out in 3 areas, including the city's downtown. This could start next fall. YCN News will update viewers on this project as it unfolds. Whether the recipient is a woman or a man, jewelry is another popular Valentine's Day gift. A ring, necklace, or chain is a tangible sign of love.
You're at Von Bargen's Jewelry in downtown Hanover. We are a family-owned business with 4 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire, and we sell fine diamonds and artisan jewelry. You know, Valentine's Day I think is a special occasion. It's not nearly the occasion for jewelry that an anniversary, a birthday, even Christmas tends to be, but certainly there are definitely gentlemen and women who purchase gifts over the Valentine's holiday. Oh, I think jewelry is a great gift. I mean, I think a woman is always expecting flowers or chocolate, so it's something a little bit surprising, which is fun. And I'm a big fan of surprises. I think that it's always a fun element to add. And if you know your significant other, I think you can definitely come to a store like ours and find a gift that is appropriate to that person. It's really our job to interview the client and gain an understanding for the recipient and what she or he may really like aesthetically or in their personal style or taste, and then lead them to a specific artist or a specific piece that we think really seems to fit what they're looking for. And that, I think, our team at any of our locations is really fantastic at doing that. And it's our job to make sure that when you walk out the door, we feel 100% confident that the gift you're giving is going to be a wow, that she's going to be absolutely thrilled. By asking inquisitive questions about whether it be clothing style or interests, are they outdoorsy? Are they more artistic? Are they someone who is more interested in a national brand name? Or are they interested in something that's really one of a kind? Are they interested in something we make ourselves? Something totally custom. So we try and understand what their taste might be in those sort of ways, or also what they do as a profession. That may alter what's appropriate to their lifestyle and general style that can help lead us in the right direction for them. So we have a location, obviously, right here, downtown Hanover on South Main Street. We have a location in Springfield, Vermont, in the plaza there. And then we're right in the village on Stratton Mountain.
Remember, there's still time to shop for your Valentine. Welcome back to YCN News. I'm Rose Spillman. Now Matt McDonald will have a look at our weather for the next 5 days, and he'll take a look at some local high school sports.
Thanks, Rose. Tomorrow we're expecting another inch of snow, so drive carefully. We'll have a high of 32 degrees with lows in the teens. Saturday, the snow will continue with highs in the 30s and a low of 10 degrees. Sunday, the skies should be clear and sunny, but temperatures will drop to bring a high of 23 degrees and lows in the negatives. Monday we'll have highs in the upper 20s with a low of 15 degrees. Tuesday, we're expecting more snow, and temperatures will rise to a high of 40 degrees and lows in the teens. If you're looking for a fun date for Valentine's Day, or if you need an excuse to get out of the house Friday night, head over to the Eclipse Grange Theater in Thetford, Vermont tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. for a 10-minute play festival. The show will premiere 8 plays submitted by authors across North America.
And now let's look at the Snow Country Report with Hallie O'Brien. Hey, it's Hallie O'Brien here in the Berkshires on a bit of a tour. Right now we're at Catamount, 100 miles north of New York City. It's interesting because the slopes actually border New York and Massachusetts.
So we're on the New York side, where even the snow has pinstripes. And now we're on the Massachusetts side, where even the Yankees fans have beards.
So whether you're Boston strong or got a little bit of pinstripe pride, you'll feel right at home. Here's what's happening this week.
Big fresh snow just before the 3-day President's Weekend is like a dream come true. And we're living the dream at Mount Sunapee's Mountain Dew Vertical Challenge next Tuesday. It's a free, fun family race, and anyone with a lift ticket can compete to win Olympic-style medals. For a little mountain overlooking I-89, Whaleback has some crazy challenging steeps, chutes, and glades.
So we just left Catamount and now we are at Ski Butternut, affordable family fun with beautiful views. Do you guys have terrain parks?
Yeah, we got that.
What about snow tubing?
We've got it.
And skiing and snowboarding, obviously. Check it out.
Find the Red Hearts at Okimo's Scavenger Hunt Friday on Valentine's Day and win great prizes. Okimo also has great live music for après-ski on Saturday night, plus fireworks. It's February Festival at sunny, snowy Bromley on Saturday with dancing, a torchlight parade, and fireworks Saturday night. Snow sculpture demonstrations next Tuesday and Wednesday at Mount Snow.
So grab some friends and get outside. We'll see you next week.
And now let's look at some local high school sports games from last night. There were 3 girls basketball games last night involving local teams. First up, we have the Windsor versus Stevens game. Windsor overpowered Stevens 57-31. Second, we have a game between Fall Mountain and Bellows Falls, with Fall Mountain winning the game. The final score was 52-36. Lastly, we have a Hanover versus Lebanon rivalry game. Hanover managed to pull ahead and win by 1 point over Lebanon. The final score was 40-39. Now let's check out the current standings in the Winter Olympics. Germany is in first place with 6 gold medals. Canada is in second place with 4 medals. Norway has 4 and Netherlands has 4. Where does the United States rank now? They are in 5th place and have 4 golds. The rankings also take into account how many silver and bronze medals each country has. For the countries tied with 4 golds, the amount of silver medals determines their rankings.